Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the Gear Chronicle deck profile. Sorry that the first part ended so abruptly, I'm still getting used to this. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on to the stride zone. Yay! Alright, so for starters, we run not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Interdimensional Dragon, Ragnarok Dragon. This is pretty much the finisher of the deck. It's quite a strong card. It's from GB201. It's a very good card. God, what am I saying? Anyway, I should explain the effect. Its skill is counterblast 1, flip over a copy of itself. When this unit attacks, your opponent cannot guard with grade 0s. And if you have a copy of Ragnarok Dragon face up, you gain a crit. So you can imagine that if your opponent's on 5 damage and they don't have a perfect guard, they're not going to have a nice day. Anyway, just to get a full glimpse of him, there you go. That one's SP, by the way. Okay, there we go, that's them. Next we run 3 Interdimensional Dragon, Warp Drive Dragon. This is the most recent Gear Chronicle Stride unit. Well, no, it's not, that's a lie, sorry. It was from the most recent Fighters collection, shall I say. And I'm only running through them because he's a good card. Just you don't need to run a maximum of 3. I've kind of found that out today. Yeah. So anyway, his skill is counterblast 1, soul blast 1. Choose a unit in your G zone, and you may turn it face up. May is a very important word in this card, as I found out, because you don't need to flip over a copy of him every single time. So yeah. Anyway, after you pay the cost, you may time leap a unit for every face-up copy of Warp Drive you have in your G-Zone. So pretty much the idea is this guy is the first stride that you go for, instant GB2, and then use the next Warp Drive to time leap 2 units. And then if you time leap every unit that you've time leaped, say like you time leaped 3 units, or 2 units in my case, you may send one of your opponent's grade 2 or less rearguards to the bottom of the deck. And so on for grade. Say like you time leads 1 unit, grade 0 or 1. Believe I explained that right. Anyway, so yeah, he's quite a good card. And next we run 2 Interdimensional Dragon, Bind Time Dragon. He is the most recent Stride unit. His skill is Counterblast 2, Soul Blast 1, and turn a copy of Bind Time Dragon face up. And bind 1 unit from your rearguard circle and send it to the bind zone. This unit gains 10k in a crit and for every unit you have in your bind zone, you may send one of your units to the bottom. Send one of your opponent's units to the bottom of their deck. So pretty much, you have 5 units in your bind zone. It's pretty much a board wipe. It's a very nice pressure card, as it also powers up a Nania from last video. And it's just an all-round good card, and that's SP, by the way. This is the new SP artwork. It's pretty much a full art now, so yeah, that looks nice. If we can get it to focus. Well, anyway, yeah, there we go. That's 2 of them. Next we run 2 Fiery March Colossus. Sorry there, you just saw my hand. We run 2 Fiery March Colossus. This guy, I've only just started recently using him, but he is absolutely amazing. Late game, early game, mid game. He's just an all-round good card, because he has the ability to guard restrict your opponent. His skill is Counterblast 1, and send one of your rearguards to the bottom of your own deck, and then choose one of your opponent's rearguards and send it to the bottom of their deck. And during that battle phase, your opponent cannot guard with the grade that they sent to the bottom. So say like they put a grade 1 back, they cannot guard with grade 1s. Grade 2s, grade 0s, grade 3s, although you probably might not want to guard with a grade 3. They're fine. But grade 1s are out of the question, so you could instantly just nullify, I guess. But yeah, he's a nice card. He's like, if they're on 5 damage, and you know they haven't got any grade 0s or anything, just do that. Yeah, so he's a nice card. We run 2 of him. And now we run 1 Sea Breeze. This card is just so Gear Chronicle can work with their GB skills, even though if your opponent tries to stall you out with grade 2. Because that's that tends to what people do now with Gear Chronicle. If they go up against Gear Chronicle, or any other GB decks, to be honest, they just stay on grade 2 and try and stall them out. But this card just completely blows that out of the water. As like now, this card can be strutted even if they're on grade 2. So yeah, it's quite a nice card. Its skill is Counterblast 2, discard a card. You may stride this unit face down if you have no face-up G units in your G zone and your opponent's on grade 2, and there was no grade 3 placed on Vanguard Circle during his turn, and you're on grade 3. So that's all you need to know about him. And next we go on to G Guardians and the last part of the deck profile. We run 3 Retroactive Time Maiden Luru. G Guardians are a new thing from G Fighters Collection 3, and they pretty much just take a lot of pressure off guard restriction cards. They're like a Fiery March, Colossus, or Ragnarok, and you may activate them by discarding a heal trigger from your hand and placing it into the drop zone right here. And they just give like a nice 15k shield, and most of them have a skill that give them 5k, and then others have stuff that give them 10k shield. But it's just a nice thing to have. It can be really annoying or really helpful in some cases. But yeah, Retroactive Time Maiden Lure skills. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you may activate a skill of placing 1 trigger unit and 1 regular unit and place them on the bottom of your deck from your drop zone, and this unit gains additional 5k shield. So yeah, that's pretty much a free 20k shield, because you can just put the heal trigger that you dropped to activate it and another unit. So yep, that's that. And next, last but not least, we run 1 Highbrow Steam Rafana. This is a card from GBT07, and this is one of the ones that gains 10k shield. And its skill is when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you may choose one of your own rear guards, put it back to your deck, and call that a grade 0. And if you do, this unit gains 10k shield. So yeah, not really much to explain there. Yep, that's it. Alright then, everyone, that wraps up the G Zone. Let me know what you think, and yeah, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you later. Bye.